Hi, everybody. For today, we're going to work in Quill. You'll want to work on the newest assignment, which is over coordinating conjunctions and commas before coordinating conjunctions. Um, the coordinating conjunctions, like we talked about with our mug, are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So it's this acronym fanboys. So complete that, and then you're going to do our journal for today. Then we're gonna finish watching the Finding Joe documentary, so wherever you left off last time, you'll just pick it up from there and finish answering the viewing questions so that you can turn those in today. And then the last thing we're gonna work on today is our Hero's Journey project. So I'll go through the instructions with you on this one. Um, I'm going to give the students in class time to work on this today, but I'm also going to give them time next class period, which would be Monday because we have no school on Friday. So don't feel like you have to get it done today because there will be some time devoted to it during Monday's class period as well. Okay, so now that you know more about the stages of the hero's journey, you'll need to create a visual representation of how the hero's journey is shown in a book or a movie that you're familiar with. So, the first thing that you'll want to do is pick out a book or a movie that you are familiar with that has the hero's journey in it. And if you're not sure, I have a list at the end of a bunch of different movies. And then you're going to pick one of three ways to organize it. You can do a circular structure, a roadmap structure, or a comic strip structure. And they all basically have the same requirements. You'll have each of the 12 stages, you'll have a brief description of how that stage appears in your story or movie, and then an image of some kind. It could be a picture, it could be an illustration, it could be like clip art, some kind of illustration. So you can do a circular structure like this, where you have, the items represented just sort of how we have in the videos that we've watched. You can do a roadmap. This one is still kind of a circular roadmap, but it could be more of like a winding roadmap if you wanted it to be. Or you could do a comic strip. Obviously, this one is like very professionally done. I don't expect that like you can draw. I certainly can't draw like this. If you can, then that's amazing and you can go for it. But there are digital tools that you can use to create a comic strip as well. So you can use really any presentation tool that you're comfortable with. My suggestions would be like Canva, Prezi, Google Slides, Pictochart, and Venage are both infographic template makers. You could use Storyboard that for the comic strip. You would just have to do um, a set of six and then do a second set of six. Since it is 12 stages and you're limited to just 6 frames on Storyboard that, but that would definitely be an option for you. I really like Prezi. You kind of have to play around with it a little bit. It's not super hard to use, but it does take maybe just a little bit of a learning curve, but I do think that it's one that works pretty well. Any of these, you can just sign up with your school Gmail. If you go to Prezi Present and you do create from template, and I like to go down to education and nonprofit, you can see that there's all these different, excuse me, templates that you can do and you can like add to them. So, if you wanted, like, you could do this one that kind of looks like a roadmap, but, take out this picture and put something else there. You can also add like additional little like points along the way if there's not enough. But if you haven't seen Prezi before, like when you click through it, it kind of like zooms in on your different slides. So it's kind of more animated than a Google slide. So that's kind of a cool option. But again, you can work with whatever you feel comfortable with. I have a list of books and movies down here, but you can use anything that follows the hero's journey. It doesn't have to be on here as long as it follows the journey. Keep in mind that the journey does not always go in the exact same order. So your book or movie may not follow the exact same 12, but um, you should be able to find examples of them, of the stages within whichever one of these you choose to do. The grading scale's down at the bottom. So you get 12 points for identifying the stages of the hero's journey, 5 points for your overall presentation, and then 5 points for grammar and mechanics. So 22 points total. If you have questions, please email me and let me know. And like I said, we will have some time to finish this on Monday as well.